Hi, my name's Ray. Welcome to my channel. And as you can see from the above title, today we are going to be heading to Aldi to make a very budget-friendly tortellini soup. With the rising cost of literally everything, I think it's so important to find within your budget ways to be a little more frugal. And I think the food budget has always been kind of like a very flexible budget for me. So I thought to myself, what's easy to make, cheap, feeds a family, and you can kind of get away with feeding it to kids. I don't think it's it's a picky eater friendly recipe. So let's head to Aldi, see what we can find. I'm going to be pricing all of the items, showing you my receipt at the end to show you how much our meal costs. However, I know that in my head it's going to be around $10. I think that's incredible. So with that being said, let's head to Aldi, see what we can find, get back and make dinner. All right, let's get started with some tortellinis. Can't have tortellini soup without them. That rang in at $1.79. Then we're gonna grab some cream of mushroom soup for 68 cents. My favorite, diced tomatoes. That's gonna come in at 89 cents. Tried to find cannellini beans, couldn't find them, so I substituted great white northern beans, which is 85 cents. Then one of my favorites, the mild Italian sausage. I've used this for more than one thing in the past. I like to use it for meatballs too. That rang in at $3.49. Here are all my ingredients nicely laid out so you can see. I know that the first part was a little fast, so here they are, and here is the detailed receipt. Came in at $9.05. What a great price for a meal. So let's start off with opening our Italian sausage. Again, this is one of my favorite staples at home. I use them for meatballs and a couple of other things. I think you get a great amount for the price. We're gonna go ahead and get that in a pan, and we're gonna break that up into smaller pieces. We're gonna brown it up and make sure that it's nice and cooked. This is me just kind of breaking it apart until it's browned up and nice and pretty. I don't know why I can't leave it alone. I just love to chop. I like the smaller pieces. We're gonna throw that into a bigger pan, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the chicken broth. I went ahead and just did 1 container of chicken broth. We're gonna go ahead and add the cream of mushroom and 4 cups of water. I paused this just so I could explain. There's gonna be 4 cups in there. It makes it more soup. Forgot to add the tomato dump, so here it is, and the great northern beans. Now we're gonna add the tortellinis, my favorite part. Okay, let's go ahead and stir that up. Make sure everything's nice and married. It looks good already. Can't wait. Now for the seasoning. I'm a big believer in seasoning with your heart, but here is a list of my seasonings. It's all about what you have on hand and what you have around. I added Italian seasoning, garlic salt, some pepper, 2 bay leaves, a little more salt, and we're gonna let that cook on medium-high heat for 20 to 30 minutes or until the tortellinis float to the top. Here's our finished product.